There we are. We're on now. Took a little minute. Come on in, folks. We see you out there. Chat is live. It's Sunday, the 7th of December. It's pretty bad when you're always having to double check the calendar. See exactly what day it is. Great fun, more great fun stuff to look at today, folks. Haunt of Fear. We'll get right into that here in a second. Let's run the opening and we'll get stuff underway. Marvy in the house. Good morning. This last show got me inspired. Excellent. These last shows. Yep. Might have more on that here in a minute. But here we go. He said scrolling.
Scrolling.
No matter where you go, there you are. There it is. There you are. Sunday Funnies, folks. I am your host, Randy Zimmerman. I doing comics since the mid 80s, based out of the middle of Michigan, USA. My current gig is writing The Atlantean that Russ Leach is currently doing the artwork on. We have 3 volumes out and available. The 4th one is in production. 4th and 5th one, I should say, since I'm plotting number 5 as we speak, or finishing the plot, I should say.
Losing the plot, I think.
Haven't lost it yet. We'll see. We'll see how
it's
it
only
goes.
A matter of time.
Only a matter of time. I usually lose it a couple of times before I turn it in.
Dog ate it.
It's not a software problem. It's a Randy problem, you know. There. Also joining us this morning, Mr. Glenn Fleming.
I thought
Glenn,
that was just
please.
me.
You have Randy's problems?
No, it's just Randy.
Just Randy.
No, I meant the connectivity problem.
Oh, no. That's a StreamYard problem right there. StreamYard, YouTube, talking to each other problem. Also joining us this morning, Mr. Glenn Fleming. Glenn, please introduce yourself.
Hi, everybody. My name's Glenn Fleming. I'm a writer, artist, and publisher. Got 1 million words in print. There's 60,000 of them. My book about Jack Kirby, visits to his house many years ago. I've been drawing since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. This is my character Hatch, and you can find this on Fund My Comic. And I also occasionally publish magazines about comics. These are on Amazon and eBay. You can get these, or you can get them from me. So check it out. And I'm also reading this.
There we are.
This, which you should all get this.
Get it.
Get it now.
Get it now. What stocks last?
Yeah. That's it.
Also joining us this morning, Mr. Russ Leach. Russ, please introduce
Good morning.
yourself.
My name's Russ Leach. I am a comic book artist from the UK on said magazine, The Atlantean. If you want to find out more about it, like a bit of sword and sorcery, a bit of black and white artwork, nice big thick books for just $15, go to russleach.com and sign up for the email list. Yeah.
All right. And last but definitely not least, Mr. Mitch Rogers. Mitch, please introduce yourself.
Yes, I'm Mitch Rogers, horror comic book writer and artist from South Carolina. I'm the creator and writer and artist of the Boger horror comic book series and the Flesh and Collection.
All right.
Excuse me.
The Haunt of Fear, folks. Russ Cockram's great reprint collections in hardback of the EC volumes. This is volume 5. It's great EC volumes. shot off of the original artwork done in 1985, put together in 85. The original comics were out in 54. At least the ones that we're looking at here. Looked at that last week here. New arrival. Little bone for a panel.
Yeah.
It's great stuff.
Are these Graham Ingalls covers?
Yes.
Ghastly Graham Ingalls.
We went through that one too.
Yeah,
I
we
think
don't
we
show
were
those.
I think we were close to the end of this volume, I believe.
Yep, last 2 issues. Here we go. The great Graham Ingalls cover. Doing all right. Looks like I got a hard reflection here off of that light. There. These covers are done in really nice, are printed on nice, slick cover stock.
Check
Very
your camera
glossy
again.
paper. Pardon?
Check your camera again for the resolution.
Really? Are we fuzzy?
Yeah,
Looked
but-
all right here, but oh yeah, we're back to yep,
I bet it resets every time.
it does.
That's
There.
it.
That's so much better. That's great.
That's
Yeah.
the one.
It's bang on. That is.
Yep,
Wow.
it's got a
You
default.
wouldn't have thought
that goes
you wouldn't have thought it could be 10 times better, but it is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. You can
Sorry,
just see so much more. That's all.
yeah,
Wow,
Yeah.
look at that. Lovely colouring on that shack.
yeah.
Shaq.
It's fantastic.
And these are all 70 years old, aren't they?
Yeah,
Wow.
54. Looks like. What does that say? June. Oh, that's their publishing thing. Hang on.
On that advertisement on the left-hand page
Number 27.
behind the
Yes.
cover,
Uh-huh.
I love how they're basically making fun of the fact that they're just copying Mad into another magazine.
Yeah. Panic is the best imitation of Mad. There we are. We've looked through a Panic volume in the past. Very much like the old Mad magazines.
Just not as good.
Well, definitely B team material, you know.
Yeah.
About face. I think that's rub-on lettering. I think that's hand done. Could be rub-on.
Yeah.
And with mechanical here. Beautiful line work. This is all line work here. Line work in solids.
Fabulous.
Graham Ingalls again. Pardon?
Fabulous.
Yeah.
He draws
Line
strange
work.
people, though, doesn't he?
Pardon?
He draws strange people.
He does.
He does.
Yeah, he's really great at creating postures and stuff that amplify the eeriness of the story.
Yeah.
You know, people like hunched over, their necks crocked at a bizarre angle. It's awesome.
It's not too concerned about staying totally constant with his
No.
faces either. But you're seeing features slide here and there, but they all,
Yeah.
you can tell who's who. That's what's important. But all that wonderful detail and the fantastic inking work there, that makes Ingalls. And the mood. Makes his work so amazing. Yeah, great panel.
I think it's like we said, we say every week, but it's worth saying again in case nobody's heard it, that we think that the pages were lettered and sent to the artist. So the proof of their genius, if you like, is the way they fit the panel, the characters in the panel. They give them the space, the small space. They're given, with the lettering already there.
Yeah,
like we saw. I think it was that Jack Davis one last week, where they had the character bending over, didn't it, to fit in with the word balloon above his back.
right.
Good discipline.
Oh, that's a nasty face, isn't it?
Yeah, look at those teeth. God. Oh, is that the other twin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that face looks a lot like there's a creepy story by Bruce Jones and Bernie Wrightson that was turned into a segment of Masters of Horror called Jennifer. That face looks a lot like Jennifer's face.
Right.
Could be where they pulled it from. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It's getting more detailed here. Thinner line work.
She could get a job on the circus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not anymore. She'd be TikTok famous.
True. Yeah.
TikTok is the new circus.
Yeah. Actually, it's the new freak show of the circus.
Exactly.
The only difference is circuses actually had some kind of benefit to society.
Yeah.
OnlyFans great for the Gen X economy. So.
True. Yeah.
See that guy having his own OnlyFans page selling his used socks? Yeah.
I did not, but I'm not surprised it exists.
I wish I could do that.
No, I meant this. I could see this guy having an OnlyFans.
I see.
Okay.
Oh no, that was a great idea. I thought it was.
What is OnlyFans? Is it showing pictures? Right.
It's just people coming on in front of a camera and saying, "Here are my toes. Do you want to lick them?" and stuff like that. It's a lot of it is fetish. Sometimes it's just a skimpily clad lady talking to the camera, and it's like the old in the 90s when you used to get those phone services where you could phone up and people would talk dirty to you. It's effectively just a video version of that, but people make money out of it.
Or in the old days, you used to go to the grimy bookstore and go down that adult aisle way in the back and look for those magazines in the very back that were all bent up, that were the weird fetish stuff. That's OnlyFans.
Or you're like those guys that used to go to the cinema and bang one out in the back row.
Poor Pee Wee.
Poor Pee Wee Herman. Wait.
That's where Robert De Niro takes that girl in Taxi Driver, isn't it, on that date?
Yeah, he acts like there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah.
3 rows behind.
She's like horrified.
Yeah, and he doesn't understand, does he?
What's wrong? I don't get it. What's the problem? What?
Well, at the time the Taxi Driver came out too, they were looking at the adult film business. Some of it was trying to attain a high art level, and be taken seriously as cinema. You had Last Tango in Paris coming out and that kind of thing.
Right.
So they were considered more art houses than porn theaters.
And in Europe, you had like the Emmanuel films, which were basically just porn movies. A lot of, but like the way it was shot and stuff, it was considered more like of erotic cinema than pornography.
Yeah, it's soft porn, isn't it? They call it.
Yeah.
All those old detective movies starring John Holmes as Johnny Wad. Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Johnny Wad.
yeah, I think Hammer did almost soft porn with the Dracula thing, didn't they?
Yeah, they always
Yeah, in a
have
way,
their boobies
yeah.
out.
Twins of Evil and all that stuff. Madeline Smith. I mean, how gorgeous was
Dr.
she?
Jekyll and Sister Hyde.
Yeah.
I mean, that was just an excuse, wasn't it?
That was Martine Bezic.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
everybody felt quite confused about watching that film.
There's a
That was
I was
the main
confused.
reason.
I was confused when I'm
That was
glad
the
I
main
did.
reason. Yeah, there you go. That was the reason Hammer placed most of their shows in Bavaria, European, right? So that they could dress the women in those.
I think it's to do with the fact that vampires come from that part of the world. You know.
Yeah, vampires.
I just thought
yeah.
that's
And
where the
busty
best
tops.
cleavage was.
Busty tops.
there's
yeah.
a
Busty tops.
a lot of cleavage. There's a Italian horror movie called Lady Frankenstein that has Joseph Cotton as Dr. Frankenstein, and it's about his daughter, and the whole movie is just her having sex. Just
Not
Right,
to be
okay.
mistaken, not to be mistaken with the American classic Frankenhooker.
Frankenhooker.
Joseph Heinenlauder, yeah. The
Now
same
we're
guy
starting to
that did
talk
Basket
real
Case.
classic art house cinema. Yeah.
Who's
Well,
that
this
guy?
is this
Who's
is
that,
classic stuff.
who's that other guy? Is it Rust Meyer?
Yeah.
He does strange films, but that's nice ladies in.
Yeah.
But anyway, folks,
Anyway,
back to the comics.
back to the comics.
There goes the conversation, folks. Thanks for stopping by Sunday Funnies.
It only
Come for the
took,
comics, stay for the
took us-
conversation
took us less
Yeah,
than
exactly.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
to get to OnlyFans.
It says PBR's in the house. I lost it about the third glass of scotch. No, wait, my wife just informed me. I have never had the plot. Okay. PBR says, hello, by the way, hope everyone is doing well. PBR, we're all good here. Thanks for asking. I watched Emmanuel when I was a kid. Linda Carter. Running as Wonder Woman was more exciting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Frankenhooker might have to check that one out. Good
Yeah.
luck.
I think it's free on Tubi. I think.
Yeah, you're probably right. Everything's free on Tubi.
No one's
Let's
going to
watch-
pay for that.
Yeah, that too. I just rewatched Somewhere in Time. First time I've seen that in a couple of decades. That was on Tubi. Christopher Reeves, Jane Seymour. Great film.
Jane Seymour.
So really a good movie, and it was filmed about 3 hours away from my house. Yeah, up on Mackinac Island. I think and it still looks exactly the same. That's why they went up there and filmed it. It's because the hotel up there looks like it's from the 1800s. I think my cell phone restriction. What? My masochistic side, for I am a holy man. The ninja. Thanks for being here. It's funny. Just joking. He says, yeah.
We didn't
I
get
just figured it was the late hours, or not having gone to bed the night before. The crazy bender. Look at that hair.
All of it's just stunning. The brushwork.
Yeah, we've said that every episode. This is a
Yeah.
master class in inking here, folks. If you want to learn how to ink comics, there you go. Especially spooky comics.
Spooky, darling.
Everybody's learned it from
Ibu.
Engels for sure.
Oh, he's going to kill her. I'm going to kill you, Olga. Oh, cheers. Don't.
Thanks for letting me know. Now I can mount a defense.
Oh, no. Oh, that's awful. The other one's growing out the back of her head.
Ah.
Oh, good Lord. Good Lord.
Ah. God.
And he
Good
didn't
Lord.
realize it, depending upon which way she was looking. It's which
Yeah.
face he saw. Yeah.
Oh, dear me.
Which shows he's a good kind of man because he obviously wasn't looking anywhere else.
Yes.
I think I'd know if I was looking at the back of a lady.
Either that or she's able to turn her head 360.
That would be
Well,
awful. That's getting freaky now.
that's the what's it area, isn't it? The Exorcist.
Exorcist, yeah.
Or she's part owl.
The Blair.
Ow.
She's part owl. Woo!
George Evans here, all line work again. Beautifully
Look
done.
at that.
This looks like a Johnny Craig cutout.
Mm.
The hat drawn on it. But look at that back here on the fireplace. The back wall here. It's all that line work. It's just amazing.
Let's look at that. I love you, Becky. Oh, John, you're so big, so strong.
That's you have been watching OnlyFans.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Hey,
We're right
this
back
is
to
the
that.
OnlyFans in 1852.
Oh, John, you're so big. I know I can sell this. Give me a couple of hours, I'll get you a woodcut. Look at that, though. Look at the way he's standing there with her. That's just all the.
She's
all
leaning in.
yeah, and all the work on the bricks and everything.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fabulous, isn't
that's
it?
what I was saying. Just phenomenal stuff. The difference in the line weights here, like from the chair to the detail on the fireplace, just to pull the chair out a little bit, a lot thicker line. It's fantastic. Shadow work here, just enough. Darker down here. It's great stuff. This here is all line work. You'd think he could have laid it out in a zip screen and a lot
No,
quicker, but no,
He's
he
a proper
doesn't.
artist.
Yeah, he's
He's a
taking the time to
proper
do the lines.
Not
Same
like
here
us.
as well.
Not like us, we can't even draw.
Not like us. We're just drunk all the time.
Well, you were there with drinking that whiskey. I saw that.
Oh yeah. I don't get time. I have a little Filipino boy come in and do all my drawing for me while I get drunk.
I wondered where you were going with that then. Anyway, back to the comics.
That's
Yeah,
all
back to OnlyFans. Here we are.
Little Filipino.
I'm sure I've offended someone out there, and if I have, my job is done.
Well, your job as an artist is to offend.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, didn't know it was a comedy act as well, did you? Yeah. You get chicken in a basket next.
The ninja says that his YouTube was in restricted mode. He also just woke up. That's his story, and he's sticking to it. What is this? Ariana Alba. Thanks for joining us. Hi.
Oh yeah, Rihanna.
It's his coffee. A little coffee with that whiskey.
Ooh.
Ariana again says hello. Is that G.I. Joe? No, that's not G.I. Joe. Sorry. This is EC Comics from 1954. We're looking
This is
at
another
the Haunt of
30
Fear.
years before. Yeah.
Oh, he's killed her.
Says inspired the people that worked on G.I. Joe at one point, I'm sure.
Especially Two-Fisted Tails.
Yeah. We looked at that over on our companion podcast, Comics by Night. PBR says, I got inspired from you guys covering Tarzan a while back. Started collecting gold key issues of Tarzan. So many of the covers are so stunning. Yes, they are. They're phenomenal. Just great painted stuff. What's your favorite whiskey, Russ?
Oh, I have the awful stuff, the flavoured stuff. What is it? The sweet stuff. I think it's more like American whiskey. Hold on, I'll go and check.
Southern Comfort type of thing.
No, I don't drink Southern Comfort. No, I have. Obviously, I've drunk most things. Hold on.
He's got to go check the label.
That might be a bad move. We might decide to open it.
It's all Maker's Mark here. That's stuff you get from Sam's Club. Yeah.
Yeah, I drank the last of mine the other day. I had some Jim Beam bourbon.
There you go.
Jack Daniels, Tennessee Honey.
Jack
I like,
Daniels.
I like the Tennessee
delicious.
Honey. Yeah,
Tennessee honey. Yeah.
I'm weak. I'm not drinking proper Irish or Scotch whiskey, but I like that stuff. It's good.
It is, yeah. Tennessee honey is delicious. I like it too.
Yeah.
It's
just
just
a nice
candy.
It's nice. I drink it neat, so
Yeah,
it's lovely.
There you go.
I used to be a vodka man. I could drink quite a bit of vodka,
right.
but not anymore.
Whiskey Russ.
Rhyming
In college,
Slang
I
thing.
drank Everclear and never again.
Oh, yeah. There you go, buddy. That's all you have.
Kettle, chunk of metal. What, isn't it?
Kettle chunk of metal. What?
Chunk of metal for a kettle. Apples and pears.
Damn.
God bless you, Governor.
Meanwhile, back at the George Evans.
He dumped his wife in the river.
Back at the George Evans.
He smashed her head in. Now he's dumped her in the river.
Oh no.
Well, it's cheaper than a divorce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit riskier.
They'll have marvelously black hair, don't they? The spot of black on there.
Look at that
Shiny.
panel of her going under the water in the middle section there on the first
Yeah.
floor. Yeah.
No, yeah.
Fantastic.
Sploosh.
It's all the bacon grease that they have. Makes their hair slick.
That sounds lovely. Everybody smells of bacon.
Yeah.
I don't see a problem there. Well, I come from the South, so we have multiple uses for bacon grease.
Everything's made of bacon, just going around in cars made of bacon and
Hey,
Street
that's
land.
heaven. That's heaven
Careful.
right there.
You're giving people ideas there.
Oh god.
This is
it's like a crucible story, this one.
my bad.
Looks like
Yeah.
it.
I have a collection of about 600 unopened bottles of whiskey, mostly Scotch, Irish, and Japanese whiskey. Also have 3 barrels waiting to tap.
Russ is on his way to your house.
Oh,
Party,
Japanese
that's my kind of
whiskey.
man.
Yeah.
Party at PBR's. If you can find
Well, no
his
wonder
house,
he
you
calls
might
himself
not be able to
PBR.
find yours afterwards. There we go.
I know it's not the same thing. I do like rice wine sake. That's that'll mess you up. That will mess you up.
I always wanted to do a little old-fashioned absinthe
Ooh, that's,
just to see, over the sugar cube.
you will see.
That's what I'm thinking.
You'll see God on the great white telephone.
This is great. Look at that first panel when he says, I could only stand there, was it too stunned to speak. This scoundrel man was crushing my wife in his arms, forcing his lips against hers. And the guy says, yes, and then.
Tell me more.
No more and then. No more and then.
This is the colonial version of OnlyFans.
There we are. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. No, stop in the name of heaven.
Oh, God. She's under the water.
And it's,
3 duckings on the stool.
oh, yeah.
Oh, dear. You've got to.
It's the only way they could figure out if she was a witch.
Oh, she's down there. Look.
And she
It's to
was.
dunk her. And if she drowned, she wasn't a witch.
Oh.
And if she lives, she was a witch, and then they have to burn her.
Yeah, you want to hope you drown, really.
I'll never let you go, John.
Yeah, it's kind of like killing seeing if a person's a vampire by stabbing them in the heart with the stake.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, my bad. Don't.
Never let you go. All line work here. Beautifully done. Look at that with the flow. Yeah. Just great.
Is that your dog's tail, Mitch?
What?
I hope it's your dog's tail.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, he is. He's being pet right now, so he's happy.
He's very happy. Yeah.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
After he just got done talking about, adult magazines and fetishes and all that.
Mitch has had a dog since he was. Mitch has had a dog since he was 12.
Actually, I have. Yeah, not the same dog, but I've owned a dog of one
That's what I mean,
since I was 12.
It's an ad for piracy. So they were already switching trends at that point, trying to get in with the Comic Code Authority. We'll have to look at some of those books this year. Stories are kind of lame, but the artwork is super pretty.
Yeah, unfortunately they weren't allowed to push the envelope anymore.
Yeah. Silent Treatment, Jack Kamen. Coming in with another grim fairy tale.
That dog's happy.
It is. The C vaccine screwed my stomach. No wine or whiskey. Oh, man, sorry. Just liquor and beer.
That's
Kind of gay, I know, but it's not my fault.
dear, oh dear.
But I thought wine, whiskey, and beer were all types of liquor.
That's the odd thing with that jab, though. It goes through and screws with your DNA and just unpredictable. You're spinning the wheel.
Yeah, my dad got it, when it first came out, and he all of a sudden lost his taste for barbecue sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's weird.
That's amazing. That could be so specific.
And being from the South like that, that's not good.
Yeah, that's
Well, he's
hideous. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's from Idaho, so it's not as detrimental to him.
As long as he didn't lose his taste in potatoes. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
After I woke up and drenched the psychotic drugs out of my system, eggs have never tasted the same to me.
Really?
At all. And in fact, they went from, tasting like eggs to just, especially if you cook them in olive oil, I figured out they just taste horrible to me.
Isn't that weird?
It was really odd. And while I was in the convalescent center, the potato chips weren't tasting right either. But I figured they might have been getting an older batch or something because it was a convalescent center. They might not have been getting the freshest of chips.
They could have just been crap potato chips.
Yeah. Randy, did you
Well, it was
find
a
that
major brand. So,
did you
go
find
ahead.
that your taste in OnlyFans had changed?
No, not really. Never really was a fan. Never got back into it. So
You stop your subscription.
It stopped all my subscriptions. My porn career was over in the late '80s anyway.
Yeah, when John Holmes died.
Well,
You
well,
thought,
that was
"That's
part
it.
of it. Yeah.
That's enough for now."
And I was running a chain of bookstores when AIDS kicked in,
Mm.
and a chain of adult bookstores.
I didn't know you could get it from books.
I was gonna say I didn't know that.
No, you can't. But boy, did that sure change the industry, like you wouldn't believe. That, but well, it's a long story, one that we don't have time to go into.
No.
Well, we only have two
Great.
issues, so let's let it drag on as long as possible.
Oh, dear.
Would make for a great issue of Spank the Monkey. Let's put it that way. Especially when we start talking about the films, and it's just as videotape was coming in, and oh yeah, it was a golden age back then. I'll tell you.
Yeah, I think it's hilarious that like every new of the success of any new media is decided by the porn industry.
By the porn industry.
Exactly
yeah.
right. Yes, it is. Too true. Remember, there was a whole period there in the '90s and the early 2000s that adult comic books were really raging. Remember that? Penthouse Comics was running.
You remember that? I forgot who published it, but there was like a bad girl comic called Helena, Hellina, and it got in trouble for having a nude woman on the cover.
Yeah,
Could've been
Helena.
anything else.
Yeah. Erotic comics. I think did that. They also did Death Dealer with Frank Frazetta. His character.
Right. Okay.
Verotic.
Yeah, Verotic is. I mean, I don't know if they published Helena, but yeah, Verotic is like an erotic comics company owned by Glenn Danzig.
Yeah.
We've got the first appearance of Thor in this issue. Look down at the bottom.
Do we?
You see?
Right there, the hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just before you turn over, look at the previous page, the third panel where she's going up the steps. Look at the line work there, the creases on the dress at the top. Here.
Oh god, yeah, and the shadow, the lighting, yeah.
And then bottom left, look at those bricks and everything in the shadow in the dark.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah, just phenomenal. Yep.
Amazing, isn't it?
Just the line work here in general came in, I think, at his high point.
Yeah.
On this stuff, just phenomenal work. Like the lighting here on the side of the king's face, just great stuff.
Silence, you fools.
Where are we at here in the chat? Had my house painted a while back, and I had to move my whiskey collection out of the rooms that I had it stored in. Oh, I have it stored and could get painted. The movers were gobsmacked packing it into the storage units.
Yes, some of that stuff you could probably use as paint thinner to paint the walls with.
Probably, yeah. Yep. See, vaccine screwed my stomach. Yeah, sorry to hear that. First cup of coffee is in my mother's. What?
Okay.
Okay. Planking is better. Yeah. Clubs.
Better than what?
Not sure. The ninja, I think, is still working off the alcohol influence from the night before. clubs,
Turn
spades.
the page. Let's see what happens.
Isn't that great? Look at that, grabbing the bottom of the panel.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Yeah. No.
It's a spider. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they didn't kill him then.
No. Inside
Exiled him.
the king. Yeah. Sewn inside the king before they'd gone back to their normal happily ever after, while the king went off the deep end, off the cliff. Yes. Who is this now? Reed Crandall again? Looks
Jack
like
Davis, Ghoul man, though, isn't it?
it is. Right there, yeah, definitely is. I don't know. Look at that line work here. Negative space used. Just beautiful.
Lovely, isn't it?
This is all thin lines back here.
I'd hazard a guess
Little bit
that
of fun.
Bernie Wrightson was looking at a lot of this stuff.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, Bernie was a kid during this stuff. He cut his teeth on this stuff. Yeah, I'm sure if it hadn't been out, that his art wouldn't have looked remotely like it did.
Like woodcuts, aren't they?
Yeah. This must be Reed Crandall. I don't know. Almost looks like Evans again. Not seeing any signature on it.
That shack. The
Isn't
water.
that amazing? Look at that line. Yeah. It's all lines too. Here they're wavy horizontal lines, and here they've got just a slight diagonal angle to them to point down to the house. Just the wood grain on this is amazing.
It's just a shame that they're all so small.
Yeah, well, they're drawing two up, and they're printed even smaller than this.
No, I mean, yeah, but they're small because there's a lot of text. If there wasn't so much text and a few more pages rather than 8 pages to develop it a bit, the drawings would have been bigger, wouldn't they? They would have looked fantastic. Well, they do anyway.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Well, work with what you have. Look at the variation in line widths here. It's so cool. Draw your attention up.
Yeah, the use of blacks as well. All that line work and that center panel and the black behind his body and head as he peeps through. Yeah,
pops it right out. Same here. Look at the negative space there on that shot. All line work here. It looks solid, but a lot of it's all line. I don't know if they did that with white paint. Probably. Going out. Being real careful with the black nib. Off, he's going in.
Oh no.
He's got the quicksand. Oh Lord. Is he going out, digging him up? No.
Wow.
Look at that. Hiding.
Just the lighting all over
Yeah.
is just incredible.
It's intense.
Yeah. Quick sound. Oh Lord. That last panel where he's sinking in the quicksand there is a bit Ditko-y, isn't it? That where he's looking up his nose. I know that's Gil Kane's thing, but it looks like a Ditko drawing with those hands and everything.
Yeah, it does. Yep.
It's amazing.
Pretty well done hands. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Look at him with a knife. Oh God, it's scary, isn't he?
Oh. Is that the whole house gets absorbed? It looks like.
Line.
I feel it's stirring, a shuddering, a mixing, and a melting, and a combining. I feel 100 body parts long since decomposed and rotted and reduced to jellied nothingness, fused together. Oh,
look at the detail on that fish thing coming out of the water at the bottom.
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
I welcome my destruction and my freedom. And I welcome my hideous secret's final destruction, too, as the pulsating pool that had once been his protector and the concealer of his crimes now devours him, stripping the flesh from his bones as he had once done to others, to those who now were part of this avenging bog. He got eaten by the quicksand. Well, that's my slime selection for this issue of CW's Reek Mag. Irving, for that was the Shack's name, was bogged down after that. Never wrote another Yelp yarn for my Creeps collection. Rotten shame, I say. Had an interest story style. A little wooden, but well, I guess Irving was just a one-story shack. Well, we'll all see you next in my mag Tales from the Crypt. And don't forget my new periodical. My new periodical, The Crypt of Terror, containing more of the same nauseating nonsense like this stuff. Here, bye now. There you go. This is that first couple was my brother's. That cabin in the swamp panel, stunning line work. Oh yeah, absolutely PBR. That's it for that issue. Now for the last one. Here we go. The Undertaker's cart. Look at that gravestone.
Wow.
Hana Fear 28. Love that fog too.
Yeah.
And last but not least, we kick off with an Ingle story. It says, farewell, Ghastly. The Prude. And then there's their page where they're announcing everything's stopping. Tales from the Crypt, Vault of Horror, Haunt of Fear, Crime Suspense Stories, and Shock Suspense Stories. All passed within 2-3 months of each other. Ah, that's a great panel right there. Wordy until the end. Still love that panel. It's a great panel. Last one.
Yeah. Great sky.
Yeah. That card on the cover page, the angle it was of it as it moves away, just can't get over how great these guys were at their craft. Absolutely. PBR. Best of the best. Best that they could find. There's a couple of points in comic history where you get the right person at the wheel that collected the right amount of talent or abused the best talent they could find at the time. And Gaines here had lightning for him strike twice, once during the EC run here, and then when he decides to stop doing comics and starts concentrating on the magazines, and then finally focuses on Mad, he ends up collecting a whole nother gang of idiots, I guess he would call them, of just top-notch, incredible talent for their field. You know, I consider Pat Mills and even Stan Lee up at the Marvel offices in the early 60s to be the same way, to be able to collect just the best of the best and have them work for them. Rare moments. You'd have probably had that too with Image if they'd have brought over a couple of writers.
Yeah.
And, somebody mature enough to know not to spend all of their profits so quickly.
Sniff them all. Remember that, kids. Don't sniff your profits.
Yeah.
Still say there's a great documentary there. So it wasn't just drug abuse. It was a lot of different
No.
things,
Just some excess, wasn't it?
Yeah, just excess. There were race cars and baseballs and original artwork that was bought.
And unfortunately, most of them didn't have weren't that business savvy. So
Not at all. That was the biggest problem. Yeah.
Just the one, really, wasn't it? Well, I suppose.
Yeah.
Was Miller part of that?
No.
Mark Miller? No.
Nope.
It was Todd McFarlane. He's the one that had the best business sense.
Yeah, Todd and
Rob Liefeld, Mark Silvestri, Wallace Porticcio, Jim Lee.
Well, Liefeld was a wet behind the ears kid at that point, wasn't he? He was like 19.
Yeah.
He's still a teenager. McFarlane was older. Well, who was it? Silvestri ended up getting into a really bad medical crisis that sucked all of his money out. That was terrible. More Ingalls. Look, he's more silhouette work in here.
Good Lord. Hoskins.
Graveyard scene here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the opening tune for this brawl kitties. Laura finally dragged garden. Finally dragged Warren down with her, and they rotted together happily ever after. Now the Vault Keeper awaits with his morbid melody. I'll be back later with another odious orchestration. In the meantime, don't break any Saturday night dates. Next, that is. Bye.
This art is just almost perfect, isn't it? It's got everything. It's got just the right amount of blacks. It's got some detail in it. There's some negative space in places, and then he's got these really characterful faces as well, and expressionate faces.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just fabulous stuff.
Great lighting and stuff like that.
Mm.
Yeah, I always thought Engels was one of the artists that color, especially back during this time frame, just spoiled and killed. You know, that his stuff should have been out in black and white.
Yeah,
just because it was so pretty. Shall we turn the page?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
Numbskull, another ad for piracy. Kriegstein. You can tell because he really signed his name down here at the bottom.
lots of words all the time on these. Like
Yeah.
illustrated books.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, like I was saying, TV hadn't come along yet, and your only entertainment was newspapers, magazines, the theater, and radio.
Yeah.
That was it. So, and books. People were a lot more well read than we are today. Back then, most people.
It's a Zanti misfit coming over the hill.
Yeah. I was going to say, Kriegstein didn't do a whole lot of Haunt of Fear. I think we've only run into maybe one or two other stories that he did with our look through. This might have been an inventory story for shocked suspense stories too that they slid in because this is the last issue of Haunt of Fear. I don't know.
Was it Kriegstein who did a few war comics as well?
Did a lot of war, yeah.
We've looked at those, haven't we? Those war comics.
Yeah.
Were those EC comics?
The war
Those were-
comics?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Two-Fisted Tales that we looked at, yeah, they were ECs.
Right. What's he doing? Going around killing everything, killing all the animals.
Looks
He's
like
just
it.
gone on a bender. Yeah.
Yeah,
Madness.
looks like it. Oh, it's falling into a hole though.
Oh no, they're
Looks
going
like
to
the
come and
animals
eat
are
him
gonna-
out.
Yep, looks like they're
Going to
get
get
him
him
there.
out there.
Oh
Yeah.
no, it's a hole.
Says, what documentary are you talking about, Randy? Making a documentary about the Image Comics, the history of Image Comics. That cart in the cover page. Yep. Already talked about that.
Yeah, they already have one
There's a-
out called The Image Revolution.
Yeah, well, if they'd get away from the rose-colored glasses, it'd be a real interesting documentary.
Yeah, true.
They did it was an AMC did a history of comics. You don't see it around very, or at least I don't. But the one that Kevin Smith did a whole, I think it was 12 chapters on the history of comics, and there might have been 2 chapters that were actually somewhat factual. It's like,
Yeah.
geez, dude,
Well, it's
where
Kevin
are you getting all
Smith.
this information? Holy crap!
Yeah, I remember there was I think a PBS documentary on the history of comics, and the whole thing was political.
Yeah,
You know, about and putting contemporary politics into comics that were 50, 60 years old. It was just ridiculous.
right. Well, comics have always been political. Anyway, don't get me started.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh God, that pisses me off. Like, no.
Did I miss a page?
Well, I mean, back then, even if they were, the art and quality still came first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true to say that there's always been politics in comic stories. It doesn't mean that all comics have politics in them.
Yeah.
It's like saying comics are for everybody, yes, but not every comic is for everybody. Sometimes you can make something that's just, for a particular audience, or because somebody likes, just a bit of fun. You don't have to have a message in everything.
Yeah. Really, it's an entertainment is an echo chamber of the reflection of the culture at the time.
Yeah.
So you've got a lot of escapism, very popular when times are hard. And
it's just people. So many people that argue the point are arguing from the wrong perspective. It's like I don't care if you've got politics in your comics. I don't care if you've got ideology in it. You can write whatever you like. You can produce whatever you like. I don't want to consume it.
Yeah,
It's as simple as that.
That's what in all the soaps now. They've all got people with certain illnesses and situations,
whatever,
and they always say if you've been affected by this and blah blah blah. And I know those things are important, but what we want is some entertainment to take us away from thinking.
The whole point of entertainment is to take you away from the real world. That doesn't mean that you can't write things about the real world and they're not valid. Of course they are. Art must investigate, things that are the human experience. Of course we must. But that doesn't mean that everything must. Yeah. Sometimes you can just have a crappy movie or a crappy comic or a comic that's just literally just there for big fights, like just leave people alone. Like I say, it's not that you can't do that stuff and produce that stuff. You can't make me want to read it. That's the thing. I choose not to. I just want to be entertained. I don't want to find out about that stuff because there's already enough of it in real life. I don't need to. I choose a comic to be entertained.
Yeah, you can either, if you want, you can either turn on the news or pick up the Atlantean.
Well done, mate. Yeah, pick up the Atlantean, have a bit of a laugh. There's some boobs in there and some great fights. What more can you want?
But then again, you see, people have boobs. The girls have boobs, don't they? So
they have boobs. They have boobs.
And the guys are there all, handsome.
Hunks. They're hunks.
And muscular and all that.
And the monsters are monsters. They're not These monsters are not misunderstood. They're monsters. Okay, they're there to be hacked to pieces by the heroes. Simple as that.
Yeah. So what you're saying is it's wish fulfillment.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Of the best kind.
Just good entertainment. Yeah.
Yeah. The clue is in the word, isn't it? Understanding the word. Entertainment.
Yeah. Yes.
Too true.
Well,
the whole point of
wood.
What are you saying?
I thought you said the proof is in the wood, as in like a piece of wood, as in an analogy for something else.
Yeah.
Proof is in my wood.
The whole point of this. the whole point of this story is he's gone through and abused all of these animals, and then when he gets trapped, all the animals are going to come by and abuse him.
Yeah.
But the ants get to him first and pick him clean.
Yeah. The smallest. Yes.
The smallest of
but you
all.
see, the thing is there's some morals in there. Okay. There's a
Yeah.
moral message. Whether you agree with that or not, there's a moral message in there. Okay. And so you can take out of it what you want, much like a fable, fables or psalms or whatever. They're all built around morals about human interaction. Okay. Even at the end of bloody The Simpsons, when it was decent about 10 years, 15 years ago, there was a moral in it. You know, there was like this little sort of what should you do? You know, what's the nice thing to do? What's the best thing to do? And it's like you can write those in, and things like this are perfect examples of the writers written in, some moralistic aspect of this person's really not very nice, and he's got his comeuppance for not being nice.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's just part of the entertainment of it. It's not trying to hit you over the head and say, oh, and by the way, you should be, taking a subscription out to PETA and, being a vegetarian and all the rest of it. It's like, you don't have to go that far. You can just make the moral story and then let the readers decide what they want to take from it, which is what it should be.
It's the audition, Jack Kamen.
Again, gorgeous work. Look at that.
Yeah.
So he drew that. You see the audition there, the graphics there. He's drawn that. Look at that.
Yeah.
With the shadow and the light on it and everything. Wow.
It's probably his old witch, too.
Yeah. How good is that?
Look at this. He's definitely changed his playing around more with line weights here than what he was before. It's definitely stepped up his artwork.
Yeah, look at that middle panel with the shadow when she's playing.
Yeah.
It's fabulous, isn't it?
It is.
Look at that floor on the bottom panel as well.
The effort he's put into that.
Look at that. And look at his look at across from the panel where he's holding his head saying no. Look at the pattern on his dressing gown or dinner jacket, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And the lapel. Look at that. Wow. And he's done this before. And the curtains, we've mentioned the curtains before. Yeah. But he does fold so well in clothes as well. He's like Steve Ditko. Yeah. It's beautiful. Yeah. It's understand.
Sorry, go on.
The folds is understanding the way the material works with the form underneath, isn't it?
The weight of fabric.
Yeah.
But again, it's a proper example of comic book art being expressionist, as it were. Yeah. It obviously it's not real, but it gives that it drags you in and makes you feel like these are real solid people, moving about, doing things, because there's just the lines are in the right place.
Yeah. Tones of bones chilling, speaking in tones. Oh,
I think he's talking the text above the audition.
Yeah, maybe
he's talking about tones on that.
Or maybe it was just tones on the whole thing. So bloody good.
Yeah. No. She invades his privacy. No. It says here's an offbeat opus sure to drive you notes. Notes and tones.
Notes. Drive you notes. It's an offering. An offbeat opus sure to drive you notes. shortened stories. It's all cross hatching here.
Something
Great
else,
tone.
isn't it?
Yeah.
The panel above it, he's even done his foot going into the caption.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. As well as her chin here. He steps off here too.
Yeah.
Oh, dead air.
Yeah.
We need to talk. We need to talk. It's just so good.
Looking at the story, look at her nose here, sticking out. It's
He's
funny.
making her ready. You are quite dead.
Yeah.
Oh no. So he's killed her. Or is he?
Don't know.
Oh, he said, I'm dead, I can walk, I'm a zombie.
Well, girls
what's-
who wanted to be in my band, here she is. She's dead.
Jim.
I don't understand what they're doing. Are they all
Now my
vampires?
ambition is finally realized. Now, how long I've waited and dreamed and prayed for this moment. See how they're rising to welcome me. This is out.
Oh no.
I think you're right. I think they all ganged up on her and ate her.
Oh,
That was all ghoul.
But Ethel was
orchestra.
wrong. They weren't rushing to greet her, for when they reached her, they were drooling spittle and giggling idiotically, and they wildly tore her apart. You see, Miss Stark, you've got to be dead to be in my orchestra. Bill Vatel's All Ghoul Orchestra.
Oh, go.
Oh, they're ghouls.
All
okay.
Ghoul. All Ghoul Orchestra.
Not an old girl. Not an old girl. Old girl.
They've been saving that one for the last story of the last
Yeah.
book.
So they've eaten her. What's
No,
that
they
last
weren't
panel?
rushing. Yeah, they're all gathering around to eat her. No, they weren't rushing to greet her. They were rushing to eat her. So the poor girl got her wish. She ended up in the band after all, inside their tummies, that is. All Ghoul Orchestra. Oh, murder. Say, those girls are strictly from hunger, eh? hunger, eh? Well, as the starving trombonist said, I'd better blow the crypt keepers ready to horn in with his morbid music. Oh, by the way, if you see a musician victim of a maniac axe killer, make this clever comment. See? Oh, gee, cleft. Bye now.
God. She left.
The art or the work of art.
Jack Davis.
Jack Davis. Last story of the last book.
Fitting.
Mm-hmm.
Always look at that crowd there. It's got the werewolf, Frankenstein mummy.
They're doing a lot of sort of 1850s America with this marriage thing, aren't they? You know, and affairs and all that.
Yeah. 1950s.
I guess it's warming up for the MacArthur hearings.
Yeah.
Well, they were happening at the same time.
Oh, well, there you go. You see, that's the Crucible.
The communism. Yeah.
Yeah, the Crucible's about that, isn't it?
I think so. Marv says, I've got the feeling that artists become lazy over the years. I mean, you have tons of unnecessary lines, nowadays that you can't find a balance in the sense or reality anymore. It if that makes sense. Yeah. Too much reality in comics,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah. Like I say, there's a lot of great illustrators in modern comics, but
Yeah.
not enough great sequential artists. And that really is no diss on those artists that are great at drawing, but aren't producing the best storytelling. They are great artists, but you've got examples through history of great storytellers, and a lot of their work was, to be frank, economical. They didn't feel the need to put in loads and loads of line work. I mean, we drool over Alcala as we should, because his work was fabulous. But you can't have that Conan Alcala work without Buscema underneath it.
No.
Buscema was telling the stories.
That's
Alcala was embellishing them in a beautiful way. Although John Buscema was reportedly not particularly impressed with it. He felt that it was overdone. But it was still gorgeous work. Okay, that you can't take that away. But the storytelling was all Buscema.
Yep.
Or the great Jack Davis here.
It's great, aren't they? Fabulous work.
Yeah. It's all crazy good stuff.
Come out.
Almost Western.
The silence again.
We're just looking at it, aren't we? It's just fantastic.
The beautiful artwork. Yeah.
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 And some of this work is again a great example of what I was just saying about Alcala and Buscema, is that we are gawping over how gorgeous the inks are, but it's the storytelling, and it's especially the storytelling within the restriction of having to work about a pre-lettered board.
Yeah.
Right.
Like you were saying, Glenn. What a skill! What an amazing skill!
Yeah.
To keep this stuff as free form and as different angled and as energetic as it is, when you've only got half a panel to deal with most of the time.
Yeah, limited space. It's just wonderful.
Yeah,
and nothing's wasted.
No, nothing.
It's just brilliant. I love the way this series we've been looking at is sort of half cartoony and half realistic.
Yeah.
That's the best type. That's the stuff that's what I hope I managed to achieve. In all fairness, it's my goal to see that kind of and enough realism that it convinces you and convinces the eye and drags you along in the story, but enough expression and energy in it that it isn't photographs. Do you know what I mean? No one wants to. I used to really despise those photo comics. They're just so dull and boring to look at. I was watching a documentary about, is it Doomface? It was a British comic way back, sort of around the time of 2000 AD, and it was done with sort of some of it was done with photographs, and they had an actual Doomface mask, like an original somebody made mask. You know what I'm talking about? Even that stuff, as fun as it was, it's like I didn't like it. So
no.
Well, it's like, look at over here in America, Clutch Cargo is just still frames with like the video of someone's mouth. You know, yeah, it's just
That's just disturbing.
I know it was.
That is disturbing. Yeah,
Clutch
Randy's paid
cargo
to
and
sit through
spacing.
some of that.
Oh yeah.
I had nightmares. I had to drink.
And who was
more
the other
whiskey.
one? There was a. Did you?
Yeah,
There's
I
a
had to drink
Captain
whiskey.
Nautilus. There's a Captain Nautilus out there that's like that too. That's kind of like Captain Nemo, done in that clutch cargo format.
Oh God.
The guy with a futuristic submarine running around, but all of his mouths are filmed.
All of his
and
mouths.
superimposed. All of his mouths are filmed and superimposed over the artwork. Yeah.
Just that term, all of his mouths. It sounds very Cthulhu.
Yeah. But I agree a lot with what Russ is saying, that the like photorealism is, I mean, as good of of a technique it is as an artist, it's just it doesn't have as much life to it as, say, Jack Davis or Graham Ingles illustrating the same thing.
And you look at the stuff that's great. I mean, look, what you need to do is go look at 2000 AD and some of the wacky styles in that, and it didn't matter. It doesn't matter that I can look at Kevin O'Neill's style and then look at Brian Bolland.
Yeah.
Okay, Brian Bolland is in this kind of style. There's a lot of realism to his work. Okay, but he's still so expressionate, and some of it is very comedic. And yet you go to Kevin O'Neill's and it's out there, like Mike Mahone. It's like it's out there. Okay, but you can still look at it and just be completely taken away with it. That's what real good comics book art is all about.
Yeah,
It's not trying to represent reality. It's telling a story. It's representational.
That's right. We said this before, I think, that if you take, say, Carlos Esquera on Judge Dredd, right?
Yeah.
And then when that story finishes, Bolland comes along and it's totally different artwork. But the character is so strong and the stories are so strong and the artists are so good. You sort of forgive that jump, because after Brian Bolland, Cam Kennedy would do a story.
That's right. Yeah.
And it's just absolutely amazing that it works all the time.
So massive difference in styles, and yet it works.
Yeah. Clutch Cargo. It looks like that guy. I can't think his name.
Oh no! Don't make their lips move.
Mystery in the Northwoods.
Mystery in my wood. No, with the lips.
So we turn the sound on just for a second.
Just for the lips. When the lips come up.
Now, to Whipple's camp and help solve the mystery in the North Woods.
All right.
Frank Whipple and his wife Amanda, friends of mine for many years, Spinner. They're fine people. I know you'll like them.
I know we will.
I don't know what the trouble is yet.
Why
but
didn't
we'll
they get a
find out
dog's
soon.
mouth?
That's brilliant. That was great.
That would have been funny with a dog's mouth.
It would have been funny with a dog's mouth.
Yeah. So again, the angle of the group looking around the lady and her, then her hand reaching past the panel border. Can't say it enough. Truly stunning. Yeah, these guys were actually thinking about what they were doing here. Just great stuff. So why we keep saying, go to your local retailer and take a minute, look through them boxes that might not get looked through very often. You'd be amazed at the treasure you'll end up finding. And there's some great stuff waiting to be discovered.
Well, I've only got 2 hours left, and Marvel Preview Presents Merlin number 22 is mine.
There you go. I'd never seen that magazine before.
I hadn't seen the interiors but that
None of it looks familiar.
cover I've seen before.
Okay.
And then it did pique my memory, and I remembered there was a Buscema story in there. There might even be a few pages or panels of that in the Buscema book I've got of the 2009 exhibition. So, which is why I'm aware of it. But it was just like back in there. But I thought, no, I've got to have that. So, 'twill be mine soon.
BBR says, "Oh, this is the embalming story. I've read this one. Good one. Yeah."
Yeah, there's I can't remember which comic it was in. I think it was either Tales from the Crypt or Vault of Horror, but there was a story where, like, where it's kind of like the take on the monkey's paw, where they get this, where this couple gets this thing that grants them wishes, and all the wishes come back to, bite them in the ass. And one of the wishes the wife had was that they'd all of a sudden get rich, and like the next day her husband dies and leaves her with like this massive insurance policy. And she's like, "Well, I wish my husband is back alive." And like him in the coffin, like starts screaming because they're at his like funeral or something. And she wishes it, and he starts screaming and stuff in pain. And the priest is like, "Well, I think they embalmed him."
Yeah, that's like the monkey's paw, isn't it?
I think we went through that one.
Oh, okay.
I think I have a vague memory of a story like that. Yeah.
Oh, the monkey's paw was where there's a guy he's been traveling to India and places like that, and he comes to see this family, and he has this monkey's paw that grants 3 wishes, and the woman wishes for £200 because it's like 1859 when £200 was a lot of money. And the next day, their son has gone to work in a factory with machinery. And the next day, there's a knock on the door, and the son's boss is there, and he's fallen into the machinery, and he's all mangled up, this kid. But the plant has awarded them £200 in compensation, right? So she grabs the monkey's paw. And the guy says, "Don't do anything with that." And she grabs the paw and wishes for him back. So that's 2 wishes. And then he says no, and she wishes for him back. And then they hear this knocking on the door, and the husband knows he's mangled, but wishes for him to go away. And she opens the door, and he's not there.
Yeah, I've read that story before. It's a really good story.
Yeah, it is a good story. Yeah.
The Muppets did that, didn't they?
Did they?
No, I was just making it up. I'm sorry.
The Simpsons did. The Simpsons had a segment based on the monkeys.
They did. You're right. They did. Yeah.
Of like House of Horror. I think it was the first or second one.
They were my favorite. The Tree Houses of Horror. Yeah.
Yeah. My favorite always is the episode where we do The Shining, but they call it The Shinning. And groundskeeper Willie's like, the boy has the shinnin', and Bart's like, "What you mean, The Shining?" And Willie looks at him, he goes, "Shut up, boy, you want to get sued?"
Groundskeeper Willie doomed.
Right, let's see what happens.
Let's see what's going to happen.
Wow.
Oh no. Don't look.
Some sort of joke.
Oh, dear.
Don't look, Elaine.
Don't look, Ethel.
Oh, Lord.
Too late. She already took a picture.
The bloodless corpse of Jarvis Edwards lay on the old marble table. And over him, the weird machine with the metal arms and the spinning scalpel and the clutching claws and the hoses and jars and pumps and needles, hummed and clicked and finished off the embalming job it had started at what is that, 8:30, 7:30 p.m. 6:30 p.m. A job that Jarvis Edwards himself would have considered a work of art. So the old boy built himself his own mortician. Well, that's one way of undertaking one's own undertaking. Well, that about embalms this mag for this issue. Well, I'll see you all again in my mag, Tales from the Crypt. Till then, this is the Crypt Keeper, hoping you'll have a horrible shriek end.
Have a horrible shriek end. Bye now.
Awful.
Wishing you for a horrible shriek end. And then again, the whole rundown of the EC library. And that's it. That is, we've covered every issue of The Haunt of Fear.
Check us out.
There we are. What's next week?
Let's
Sunday.
just start this again.
Gonna look at this all over again.
Yeah, there must be something we missed.
We'll find something. Yeah.
It's fantastic, isn't it?
Just great work, folks. This is the Russ Cochran hardcover reprints of the EC collection, shot off the original artwork. If you get a chance to buy these bound volumes, are in beautiful slipcases. If you ever see them at a show, they're worth the price, whatever they're being asked. You'd probably find them for between $100 to $300, depending upon the title and the condition that the books are in.
Per book?
Per set.
Per set, right.
Yep. You know, I've never seen them broken up away from the slipcase. You know, unless you're reading it individually. They're always sold by the slipcase from what I've seen. Not that they're, readily available. I might see one or two of them at a show per year if I'm lucky.
Russ.
Yes.
See that Crypt Keeper at the bottom guy in the circle?
Yeah.
That looks like David Icke.
He should be in purple.
Yeah. Purple shell suit. David Icke.
Purple shell suit. Get your lizards in. We should have him. We should have him as a guest appearance, running through a village or something, going, "Yeah, lizard people, lizard people."
That can be arranged.
I know so much obscure stuff. I know who that is.
David Icke.
Wasn't he a football player or something?
He was originally,
Yeah, he was. Yeah. He was a footballer and then a commentator on the snooker, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he went on to the snooker, like pool.
Snooker.
But real,
Proper pool.
Proper pool, yeah. Big tables.
Snooker, it's a game. Yeah.
Yeah.
With
like,
balls.
Yeah, I've seen that.
It's like pool, but it takes skill.
Yeah, I got it.
God, he's going to be annoying.
I've seen it played,
people.
absolutely. Yeah.
Oh dear. Yeah. He was a commentator on that, and then he wasn't he in the Green Party as well for a while.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Do they talk in low tones? Like
I interviewed him for my magazine.
Did you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He's a nice fella.
He's just all right.
Yeah, he's just got some odd thought processes. So
do they talk in low tones when they commentate snooker?
Yeah, they talk like this. You want to see and for those people watching in black and white, the yellow is right next to the white ball.
There you go. That's what I was going to say. There he goes. He just hit that red ball into the pocket, and now he's going to go and hit that other.
Actually, it's amazing how they can get so
pocket.
excited commentating on it. Actually, it's quite funny. Oh my God, what a shot that was. These two warriors have come into the arena to play snooker. It's like, they're not warriors. They're not warriors. They've got sticks.
Yeah,
They hit balls with them.
The best one I saw was years ago, a guy called John Spencer, and he won the championship a lot. Yeah. And he went into commentating, and he said, now Steve Davis is going to hit this long red into the top bolt pocket. And he didn't. He did it the other way. It was just the other way.
Oh dear. It is fun. It is funny. I think it's funnier listening to them than it's more entertaining listening to them than it is to actually watch the snooker. I tend to fall asleep in front of snooker. It's great. It'll just make you fall asleep instantly. It's better than drugs.
But not as good as whiskey.
But not as good as whiskey, no. A couple of them and I'm off to the land of Nod.
What made you do that show when you just drank that whiskey? What made you do it?
I don't know. I was hammered. However, I have been on a show where somebody was so drunk, the host was so drunk that they fell asleep. Literally,
wasn't that
no, it wasn't
Dave?
Max. No, I don't know who it was, but he was literally, there's like, you could see his desk in front of me and he's like this. Max. Like that.
Was his name Dale Keown by any chance?
No, it wasn't Dale Keown. No,
I've seen Cecil fall out of his chair drunk before.
Oh, yeah.
That was years ago.
That man, I mean, like he was wasted. He was a comedian. Do you know, he reminded me of Don DeLuise, is it?
Yeah.
From the Cannonball Run. Whenever I saw him, I thought that's who he is, isn't it? He's just like, he's obviously just channeling that bloke. God.
Well, if you watch African Queen, Humphrey Bogart was pissed for the entire.
Was he?
Yeah, if you watch it, he's actually out of his tree. And what's she called? The woman in it? What's the actress called in it?
Catherine Hepburn.
Catherine Hepburn.
She was absolutely disgusted with him because he used to turn up 6 o'clock in the morning, pissed out of his brains,
thinking of
and then carry on drinking all the day. And if you watch him, you can tell he's slurring and falling over. It's just great.
It does. It provides some of the greatest YouTube moments when people are drunk. Because people start saying what they think. Do you know what I mean?
Have you seen that film? Have you seen that YouTube thing of that? I think he's in. These Polish guys are talking, they're discussing this on this building site that you can't say. Well, they're talking Polish people understand. They're discussing this building or something, and then right in the background, about 100 yards between their heads, talking, sort of here. This figure appears and he walks on and he's like this, and he sees what's going on and he disappears, and all of a sudden he's between them. And he's pissed off his head.
There's a movie from the mid to late 80s called The Dark Power. It's a terrible, terrible horror movie. But it's got Lash LaRue in it, the old cowboy with the whip. In the entire movie, you could tell he's lit the whole fucking time. I mean, like all of his lines are like, well, up on the mountain, there's a portal to the other side.
Oh, they're the best films.
Oh dear.
Mitch,
yes.
why don't you tell folks how they can find you?
You can find me at Linktree/Celtic Cross Studios, where there's links to my website, CelticCrossComics.com, my online store, and my webcomics. If you don't know, watching that don't know, I'm going through my original Boger miniseries and doing a remastered version and putting the individual issues online. And when it's all done, I'll do a crowdfunding campaign with extra material in it. And if you like comics like Haunt of Fear, Tales from the Crypt, the EC line, I just put a new issue of the Flesh and Blood collection, which is a series of short horror stories, up on Global Comics. So check it out. You can find the Boger on Global Comics as well.
Okay. Russ, tell folks how they can find you.
You can find me at russleach.com. Am I up?
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, there you go.
You've got some
Right, okay,
artwork up
you can find me at russleach.com, where if you like this kind of stuff, bit of slashing and hacking, occasional boob, lots of lizard men, and plenty of violence, good fun action stories. Go check it out. It's at russleach.com. Sign up for the email list, and we'll let you know when and where and how you can get hold of the current issues, but also when issue 4 is out and ready for crowdfunding in the new year. So it's about, I'd say about 30% finished at the moment. So I'll be inking in the new year, and it will be ready to go in February. So yeah, check it out. russleach.com. Sign up for the email list.
All right. Glenn, tell folks how they can find you.
You can find me on Fridays and Sundays on Randy's show, where we talk about anything but comics. But mainly, if you want to see my work, go to Amazon. You can find all my 12 books on there, plus magazines and all kinds of things. But just put my name in Google and something will pop up. You never know. Be careful.
Pop up. And folks, I've been your host, Randy Zimmerman. We deeply appreciate you stopping by on this fantastic Sunday. We do this twice a week. We're here every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. to go through some great comics, but we also have another program called Comics by Night. That's Friday mornings, normally at 5 a.m., but I think the next few weeks we're going to be 4:30 a.m.
Yeah,
So stop in a half an hour earlier, 4:30 Eastern time, a.m. in the morning. This Friday, we're going through the other half of the Creativity of Ditko book.
Oh, yeah,
it's a
good
great
book
collected by Craig Yo. If you liked Steve Ditko, even if you don't like Steve, or if you're not familiar with Ditko's work, make sure you swing by and take a look. This is the best of the best right there, showing off some great material there. Then next Sunday, stop back by for more great alternative, more great sequential artwork. How come we're not?
But
let's try that one. Boom. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
We're back, Jack.
We're back. Folks, again, we appreciate you stopping by. We know the majority of our viewership is after the fact, and we appreciate you very much as well. Please subscribe to whatever platform that you're watching us on. Hit that like button. It doesn't cost you anything. We're not begging for money. We just ask that you hit that like button to up our visibility, because it helps the algorithm out there and helps us be seen by more folks. If you like this program, you think somebody else would like it, tell them about it. Let them know that we exist. We've been doing this for a couple of years, and we've got some really great and unusual episodes out there and available for your viewing pleasure. We are archived over at the Comic Book Black Belt YouTube channel, the Randy Zim YouTube channel, and the Indie Comics Network YouTube channel. So go over there, hit that like button, subscribe to those platforms, and check us out. And spread the word. Thank you. There's too much trolling, negativity out there, so try to be positive out there on these antisocial platforms. If there's a comic out there that you've read that you enjoyed, tell people about it. Let's try to be positive out there as opposed to always constantly criticizing, being negative, and tearing things down. Lord knows comics can use the uplift. So please talk positively about your comics. Give them away for holiday gifts. So much great reprint material available out there. Just visit your local bookstore or retail shop. As we said before, visit your local retailer and help them out, especially this time of year, towards the end of the year. They're just trying to make ends meet and meet their bills. So go out there and help them keep their lights on. Go buy some comics. I think that's it. Till next time, folks. If you're in this industry, try to leave it in better shape than what you found it. Have a great week, everybody. Have the great rest of your weekend. Sunday, take care, everyone. We'll see you on the next one. And again, we deeply appreciate you being here. Thanks a lot. Take care.
As we're done.
In the time before Atlantis sank, when the lands of this world were savage and untamed, one man would claim his destiny. seizing his place as a king. After defending his throne and learning the devastating truth of the Serpent Kingdom and its deadly cults, King Kull in his right hand ruled the Spear Slayer, make a solemn vow to hunt down and destroy the hidden empire of these serpent demons. These are the tales of those journeys. This is the Atlantean. Tales inspired by the brilliance of Robert E. Howard, featuring his first barbarian characters as introduced in the pages of his classic tale, The Shadow Kingdom. Each volume contains beautifully painted covers and around 50 pages of original black and white art and story, featuring classic sword and sorcery adventures you don't want to miss. Join us on these epic adventures and sign up now for news with the email list at russleach.com. Bring your axe and prepare for battle.
Hello, motherfucker.
It means you're a catcher, not a pitcher.
Ship my pants? Right here? Ship my pants, you're kidding. You can ship your pants right here. You hear that? I can ship my pants for free.
Wow, I just may ship my pants.
Yeah, ship your pants. Billy, you can ship your pants too.
I can't wait to ship my pants, Dad.
I just shipped my pants, and it's very convenient.
Very convenient.
I just shipped my drawers.
I just shipped my nightie.
I just shipped my bed. If you can't find what you're looking for in store, we'll find it at Kmart.com right now and ship it to you for free.
Is the matter with people in this business?
Hi y'all, it's time for Appalachian Word of the Day. The word of the day is annihilator. We were stuck in traffic, but we ended up getting there an hour later than we thought we would.
This week's top story, bullshit. All bullshit. Now over to Karen for the weather.
Thanks, Jim. As you can see, the weekend forecast is pure bullshit. Now over to Dan for sports.
Thanks, Karen. What an action-packed week of bullshit plays. Now back to Jim. And that's the news. Next week, more bullshit. Good night.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit.